All right, grade 9s, we are going to start taking a look at media texts. And to start, we are going to look at advertising. So, let's dive in. Analyze media elements, ads, and public service announcements. So this is a pretty crazy statistic here. Some sources suggest that the average North American sees more than 3,000 ads a day. That's craziness. Now that's taking into consideration people that are traveling on like subways and city buses, and you're driving past billboards and there's advertising everywhere, literally everywhere. You look at a city bus, there's like 4 or 5 different ads for different things just on the outside. And then inside, there's those banners. There's different advertising in there. We're bombarded all the time with things that we should be buying, and clothes that we should be wearing, and food that we should be eating. So, advertising always has one primary purpose: to persuade. It's to persuade you into buying something that you probably don't need. Whether the ad is trying to get you to buy something, believe in something, support a cause, join a group, or even watch something on TV, its purpose is persuasion. Every element in the ad is carefully planned and chosen to achieve that purpose. Ads come in a variety of forms, including print, radio, TV, and internet pop-up ads, everybody's nemesis. A public service announcement, PSA, is a type of ad. Usually, the purpose of a PSA is to persuade you to behave a certain way or to take action on an issue. Even product placement is a type of advertising. Product placement is where, in a movie or a TV show, a character is shown drinking a specific brand of drink or driving a type of car that the audience will recognize. Now, there's a movie I really enjoy showing to my grade 9s if we were not in a virtual class, because I guarantee you probably all don't have a copy of it at home, and I don't think it's on Netflix. I can check, but it's called The Truman Show, starring Jim Carrey. It's a really great movie, but throughout the whole movie is kind of like there's a lot about media in there. It really pertains to what we're going to be talking about with advertising and media literacy and the way people are perceived. If it is on Netflix, then we will watch it and talk about it. If it is not, then too bad, so sad. Across the many forms of advertising, ad agencies use some common techniques. Below are a few of the major techniques. So think about actual ads you've seen that use these techniques. Here's a little blurb from this person. Every year, advertisers spend billions of dollars producing and broadcasting ads, so ads must be effective. So humor pertains to almost everyone. If you laugh about something, then you might buy it. So humor catches viewers' attention and associates the product with a positive feeling. Brand priority convinces the audience to choose one brand over another. Like toilet paper does this all the time. I think Charmin has like the Bears or something, and use our toilet paper over other brands of toilet paper. I think they actually show the bear with like little bits of like toilet paper stuck in its fur underneath of its tail in one of the ads that I seen recently. So celebrity endorsement, we're going to be getting into this a bit with a special Kellogg's ad lesson that we're going to be doing. So celebrity endorsement suggests that viewers can identify with the celebrity by purchasing the product. This has been around for a long time. Like in the early 2000s when Britney Spears was popular, she was like the Pepsi girl and she wrote a jingle for it. There's that football player with the crazy hair. I can't remember his name, but his hair like sticks out of his helmet. and I think he's a linebacker or a running back, but he does commercials for like Head and Shoulders because he's known for his hair. So, this is celebrity endorsement. Personal anxiety is another technique used. It implies that viewers will feel better about themselves if they purchase this product. And emotional transfer convinces viewers that they will feel the way the people in the commercial feel if they buy the product. I would have to say that beer ads and alcohol ads use this technique a lot. When you see them, everyone's always happy and laughing, and they got drinks in their hands, and there's like good food. Everyone's good looking and dressed well. Basically, the message that these companies are putting out is that if you buy this beer, you're going to be awesome like all these people. Well, not really the case. So that's another technique that advertisers use. Let's moving down. Ad agencies plan an ad using a variety of elements. A TV commercial, for example, might use color, music, sound effects, graphics, and most importantly, a selection of camera shots and angles. Some of the most common used camera shots are listed below. So a long shot, sometimes called an establishing shot, is an image framed to show where the action is taking place. Medium shot, also called a two-shot because the two people will fit in the shot. Reaction shot, so a person not speaking is shown reacting to something being said or done off screen. Close-up shot, this framing reveals the emotion on the face of the person in the scene. An extreme close-up shot. This close-up shot may be used to convey emotion or tension through, for example, a drop of sweat or shifting eyes. So, when you're analyzing the effectiveness of the elements used in ads, consider the ad's purpose. Is it to persuade you? Ask yourself, how persuasive is this ad? What exactly is it trying to persuade me to do? What techniques is it using to achieve its purpose? Consider the intended audience. We're going to be talking about gender roles in advertising. Is the intended audience females? Is the intended audience males? Is it teenagers? Is it an age demographic? Is it a income demographic? Like, an advertisement for Bugatti cars is not going to be for the middle class. So think about things like that. Will the elements appeal to the intended audience? How will the audience respond to the ad? Is that the response the advertisers want? And then evaluate how effectively the individual elements work together. Ask yourself, what made the ad effective? What didn't work as well? How could this ad be improved? Now we're going to take a look at another document here, analyzing media text. So media text can be like anything: skateboard, sitcom, blockbuster movie, shopping mall, newspaper, an internet webpage, a Barbie doll commercial, or a radio talk show. How can a skateboard be a media text? Well, it has branding on it, right? It has the name branded on the bottom. So every time you do a move, like an ollie or a kickflip, people are going to see that branding, right? Same with a snowboard. On the bottom of a snowboard, you go hit a massive tabletop and do a cool grab, and then you see like the logo on the bottom of the snowboard. In short, a media text is literally anything that carries a message to a mass audience. So there's two different types. This word's supposed to be explicit, and then this word's supposed to be implicit. It got cut off. Anyways, with explicit media messages and implicit. Explicit is directly stated, on the surface, obvious meaning. So they're using an iceberg here. Tip of the iceberg, there's more concealed underneath the water than there is on top of the water. Implicit is a little bit different. It is implied or indirect. It must be inferred. We're not going to really be getting too much into that. I'm going to go down. So, identifying audience. We talked about different audiences. Who is this commercial for? Who is this advertisement for? Who is this media text for? So, audiences are frequently identified by demographics, which can include your age group, gender, male, female, both. Location. So is it like a local commercial, regional commercial, national, urban, suburban, rural? Maybe it is appealing to marital families, income level, education level, occupation. However, it can be important to consider less easily quantifiable, measurable factors such as personality, attitudes, values, interests and hobbies, lifestyles and behaviors. Questions to consider when identifying audience. Who is pictured in the media text or the advertisement? What products, settings, or concerns are addressed in the media text? Where do you find the media text? When and how can you consume the media or buy the product on offer? So, to begin our look into advertising and media, I want you to do this practice activity, which I normally would have you do with a partner, but you're going to have to do it solo. You need to find an advertisement. And whatever you want. It can be a commercial, it can be, it says print ad, but it's okay. You can use like a video. You can, like a commercial that you find on YouTube or that you saw on TV. You can use an advertisement from a magazine, maybe an advertisement that popped up on one of your social media things. So what is the product? Write that here. What are the features of this product? What is the story that is happening in the commercial or in the ad? Like, does it display a bunch of happy people who are all like at a picnic or something, and it's advertising some type of medication? What's going on? The company or corporate name. So things like Johnson and Johnson is a huge pharmaceutical company, and they own a ton of products. So maybe the product that you're looking up is Dove soap, which I don't know. It might be owned by Johnson and Johnson, but anyways, if you can't find this, no big deal. What's the slogan that this ad is saying? Slogans are very important in advertising. Like, if I say, I'm loving it, you instantly know that that's McDonald's, right? Trying to think of some more. Like Eat Fresh, Subway. There's tons of them. Slogans are a pretty important aspect of advertising. So then fill out this chart after you answer those A, B, C, D, and E for the ad that you find, whether it be a commercial or a print ad. Who is the intended audience? Is it for teenagers? Remember we talked about the different demographics of people for the intended audience. So, you just need one description. This is for teenage males. And then support from the ad. Well, they're selling Axe body spray. What price range does this product fall into? So, example, you'll infer if it's a bargain, an average price, or a luxury item. You should be able to figure that out. If it's like a Mercedes-Benz, then obviously that's a luxury item. What kind of lifestyle or appearance is shown as being acceptable or desirable? What kind of thing are they portraying? What kind of lifestyle or atmosphere? And what qualities or emotions are being sold in this ad? Is it loyalty, happiness, belonging, pleasure? So you fill out the chart for that. So fill out the chart for that, and then we're going to be moving into taking a look at more in depth in terms of advertising, and then we will move away from advertising and probably take a look at social media and the effects of social media, and continuing with the media unit for another week or two, and then we'll move on to something else. So enjoy, and welcome to Analyzing Media and Advertisements in Public Service Announcements. Signing out.